I can't show you most of the things that are in there because, quite frankly, I have 3 kids, 6 and under, so most of the stuff is actually missing. I know. Hi, it's Ricarda, aka the 0.303 bookworm, and I don't mean to freak you out, but it's like 6 weeks to Christmas. I don't know what everybody else does at Christmas, but we live in Austria, where Christmas is celebrated on the 24th of December. We have also previously lived in the UK, where it's the 25th. So we have kind of cobbled together our own Christmas rituals. And one thing we do is on the 24th, we get inflatable mattresses, or just drag mattresses down, and we sleep between our fireplace and the tree, which we've already decorated. And everybody gets a new book, or we read Christmas picture books. And my husband and I usually get a book we've been really excited for. So I tend to get either the newest Ben Aronovich or the newest Ant Horowitz, because I quite like his stuff too. And, you know, those are the ones that we'll just wait for the kids to go to sleep. We'll have a few drinks and we'll read and read and read until we fall asleep. And it's marvelous. It's a great tradition. I really recommend it for people. Apparently it's based on something that they do in Iceland, which means I cannot pronounce it. But that's where I got that idea from, and we just really love it. And we've been doing it for a long time now, since before we had kids. But we've always just got every kid their own Christmas book that they get. Usually we either give them new pajamas, or we put pajamas that they already have in a stocking. So, as I'm sure you're aware, picture books can be a bit hit and miss, and these are the 3 that have worked really well for us, that we've really liked. First one is Rod Campbell, Dear Santa. You're probably familiar with Dear Zoo, in which a child writes to the zoo asking for a pet. And it's the same thing here. You have the child writing to Santa wanting a present. This one's too small and everything. And spoiler alert, and yes, it has been painted, and gets a kitty cat, and the kitty cat is all fluffy and lovely. This is perfect for, I mean, really, from the time they're old enough to have stories read to them. Our 3 to 4-year-old still likes it. I'll be honest, even my 6-year-old will still play along, because he'll just guess if he can see what the thing is based on the shape. And it's really nice. Like I said, definitely get, if you have Dear Zoo, get this one. It is just as cute. And yeah, Dear Zoo I can also only recommend. It's really cute, it's really sweet, it has the flaps, and I don't know, it's cute and funny. And then this one I was a little bit unsure about, which is the Jolly Christmas Postman. Now, this is also part of a series that has that's essentially a main book, which is the Jolly Postman, in which you have the postman, Jolly Postman. I don't think he has an actual other name, and he delivers the post to different, essentially just fairy tale characters. So here he has Mrs. R. Hood, the Playhouse Garden Path Little Dumpling, and it you know, and she gets, oh, the Christmas card from Mr. Wolf, he's got a nerve. And like, yeah, he does rather, doesn't he? Mr. H. Dumpty, and in this case, I can't show you most of the things that are in there because, quite frankly, I have 3 kids, 6 and under, so most of the stuff is actually missing. I know it's somewhere in the house, but I don't know where. But Mr. H. Dumpty, in fact, gets a jigsaw puzzle in there, which you can put together, and in the case of Little Red Riding Hood, it's a little foldable board game. There's different things. There's the gingerbread boy. I think that one we actually have in here. Ah, yes, that's the Toy Town Christmas Annual, and it's really cute because it just has these tiny little things in there. And this is just it's very funny because you can read through the whole story and not even bother with these little bits, and they are so cute and they're so well thought out and just adorable. I really like them. And oh yes, then Mr. Wolf gets also one, gets a card or something from Three Little Pigs. Ah yes, the Wolf Spotter's Guide Christmas edition. It's just cute. And I mean, of course, if your child is familiar with nursery rhymes and fairy tales, it makes a lot more sense. But I have to say that my children did not know all of these things, and they still enjoyed the book. And the illustrations are just really sweet. So you have also then the postman, of course, then gets his own Christmas card. I really recommend it. If you have small kids, be prepared for losing most of these things, which is such a pity. But like I said, they're not actually lost. They're just mislaid. But it is what it is. And then there's the third one that we really like, which is Mr. Willoughby's Christmas Tree. There's actually a sequel of this that came out this year, and I haven't bought it yet because I haven't been able to find a read aloud of it. And it's lovely. It's a little, it doesn't have an awful lot of words, thank goodness, because I always think that picture books are best if they don't have to wait too long to turn the page. So you have Mr. Willoughby, and he has his Christmas tree delivered. And it has this huge house and it's lovely, and then the Christmas tree is too tall. So for reasons best known to the butler cuts off the top of the Christmas tree and gives it to the maid. She has it, and every person who has the Christmas tree is always a little bit too big, and they all cut off a bit from the top. And of course the story ends with the family of mice who have their own little teensy-weensy Christmas tree. And here they are dancing in their mouse hole next to Mr. Willoughby, who's asleep by his Christmas tree. And it's really sweet. It rhymes. The illustrations are, you know, they're cute and funny. And you have all the animals. It just has this, you know, Christmas cheer and sharing and everything. We really like that one. I really like reading it because I always like reading stuff that rhymes, where I can, you know, I have to have my rhythm. I really struggle when books don't rhyme. So I really recommend this one. I can't say anything yet about the second one, and I really hope that some channel or other does a read aloud of it, because I don't want to buy it sight unseen because the kids love this one so much. But I hope it's just as good. So these are our three favorite Christmas picture books in English. We have a couple that are in German, but they're mostly activity books. And we have a couple of other Christmas books that we just don't love as much. If you have any ideas, if there's any picture books your kids really, really love for Christmas, please share them below. I'm always looking for suggestions because, like I said, we've had it as a rule that we always do that. Give them the one picture book for Christmas so they can read it before they go to bed on the 24th. Yes, please share below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.